Alrighty guys, welcome back to the best investing money management channel on YouTube. In today's video, I want to talk about TSLA, also known as the one, the only Tesla. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be talking about kind of what's been going on with the stock and why I just bought more of it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys ask them down below. So kind of what's been going on with Tesla. Well, looking at it, there's been so much controversy and news about the stock over the past couple of weeks and months, really. But looking at it, if we look at it here, you guys will notice that pretty much ever since October, the stock hasn't done much, right? It had a lot of huge run-ups and a lot of huge sell-offs, right? The stock went from $780 all the way up to $1,200, back down to $900, back up to $1,200, back down to $700, back up to almost $1,200, and then back down to $700. So kind of what's been going on with it? Well, the general market lately has been absolutely getting hammered by it, and Tesla with the Shanghai shutdown has caused a lot of people to kind of freak out about this stock. But at the end of the day, personally, I definitely think that Tesla is extremely undervalued for a couple of reasons. The very first reason, one, it's right on a heavy support line. This is pretty much where we get a tendency to get a lot more buying pressure than anywhere else on the chart. You'll notice that it hit it several times, and each and every time we just get natural buying pressure. The second thing is the average price target for Tesla is right at around $984. So that's given all the way to about right here. Okay, so from today's move, this would be given a return of right at about 40% from today's levels, which would be a fantastic return. The second thing I want to talk about is their past earnings. Personally, they released earnings, and given that the whole market lately has been super volatile, super risky, people getting in and out, their past earnings, they did very well. Personally, I think that if they announced that last year or even the year before that, the stock would be back up to highs at about $1,200 to $1,300 all day long. They hit all their deliveries. They did very well, increasing profit margin, brought in about $18.7 billion in revenue, a great EPS. And given that the kind of market, once they announced that, it popped up a little to 1,100 and then immediately got slammed down. Just for the general market, looking at ticker symbol SPY, this is just the S&P 500. Looking at it here, you guys will notice we've seen just that general downward trend. So nothing against Tesla, but as of right now, this for me just brings so much opportunity to buy Tesla at an absolute bargain. And the last time we saw this risk and reward ratio was actually in March of 2020. Looking back at Tesla stock then, TSLA, we will notice that, so if we go back to March of 2020 here, you will notice that we've seen just some general sell-off. It's all the way actually back down in here, where the general market sold off from 180 all the way down to about $60, and then it immediately got bought up. And given that during this time there's so much fear and so much emotion out there, but it immediately got bought up and had a run of about 700%. So personally, even if we get half of that return for this stock, that would be way above the highs of today. Not to mention, guys, the price to earnings for Tesla is extremely low for this type of stock. It's rated at about a 90, which a lot of people love to be like, Carter, that's so overvalued. Hey, but when a company's growing at 50, 60%, a high price to earnings is something that's just going to happen. You pay that premium for that growth. And I don't care what you say, when Amazon was trading for like $600, it had a price to earnings at like $1,600, and people at the time, oh, why would you buy that? Looking back, you'd have been foolish not to buy Amazon. So not comparing apples to oranges here, but Tesla for me has that very similar mindset. People love to say, oh, it's overvalued, but yet the stock still keeps growing. The company still keeps growing. And given that a lot of people lately have been freaking out about this Twitter deal, I don't know if that Twitter deal is going to happen. Right now, it's under a 50% chance that it will happen, right? If we look at the stock, you will notice that Elon Musk came out and he said that the deal is on hold, right? So if we actually go ahead and we look at it, you will notice that this stock that was once trading for 50, hovering there for a minute, went all the way back down to levels to where the deal wasn't going to happen. So if you were going to buy Twitter, pretty much now would be the chance, but there is a very unlikely chance it will happen. Just because right now Elon Musk is kind of worried about how many bots are on Twitter. He thinks that there's way more than Twitter's saying, causing a little bit of some back and forth between Twitter and Elon. But overall, I definitely think for me, Tesla is an absolute bargain. Buy as much as you can, but go in it with an approach of like 2 to 5 years. So for me, I think that short-term volatility brings opportunity, especially for a company like Tesla. Is an absolute bargain, guys. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's kind of what's been going on with the stock, why I am buying some. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you guys later. And remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. We will see you guys later. Take care.